You've probably heard of Medifast. It's a pretty popular weight loss program, and we wanted to tell you a little bit more about it so that you could decide if it was the right weight loss plan for you. Medifast is a meal replacement and meal delivery weight loss program, which means that you're going to replace standard meals with their variety of puddings, shakes, juices, smoothies, those sorts of things. It's a soft diet, so you're not going to eat a whole lot of real whole food, but instead there's shakes and bars, those sorts of things. It's very high in protein, but very low in carbs. You'll have to cut a lot of carbs out of your diet in order to follow Medifast. The Medifast meals come in about 70 different varieties, so between all of the bars, soups, and puddings, etc., you'll have about 70 different foods to choose from, but they also cater to a broad variety of dietary needs. So they cater to a kosher diet, a low glycemic diet, a vegetarian diet, and even lactose-free. So if you have a special dietary need, Medifast will be able to accommodate that. There was also a Johns Hopkins University study that found that Medifast was in fact a quick and safe way to lose weight. And the study found that most people on Medifast were losing about 2 to 5 pounds a week, which is a fairly healthy rate of weight loss. Some of the pros that we like to highlight are the convenience, because the meals are being delivered to you and there's very little prep involved. You can quickly and easily prepare and eat these meals. There's a lot of variety. As I mentioned, there's 70 different types of foods and they cater to a lot of different dietary needs. They do support fitness in that they recommend you get in some exercise each day. It's doctor recommended. Medifast has about 15,000 doctors across the country that will recommend the program to their patients, so if Medifast is something that you're interested in, you should consider visiting with your doctor and seeing if you both agree that that's the right approach for you. A couple of the cons for Medifast is the transition back to regular foods once you're finished with the diet. Some people might have trouble with that. And then the other one we'd like to point out is the cut out all of the carbohydrates from your diet. We don't particularly like when certain food groups are kind of isolated and you either eat a lot of them or too much of them, but with Medifast as a whole, it's a pretty healthy diet. How you'll eat with Medifast, you'll consume 5 meals a day based on the Medifast foods. Those meals will be made of their shakes, bars, puddings, oatmeal, scrambled eggs, all of their soft foods that are delivered. And then in the evening you'll have one lean and green meal, and this is comprised of a lean protein, chicken, turkey, fish, something like that, 1 tablespoon of your choice of condiment, so something like a barbecue sauce or mustard, and then your choice of 3 vegetables, so salad, steamed veggies, those sorts of things. And that lean and green meal is prepared by you with fresh foods that you pick up at the grocery store. So you'll still eat 1 whole meal each day in addition to the 5 Medifast meals. For the fitness plan, there's not a specific recommendation that Medifast makes, but they do advise that you get in at least 10 minutes of exercise a day. Everybody's got 10 minutes in their day. Everybody should be getting in at least 10 minutes in their day. And what I like about Medifast is that they recommend you do something that you enjoy. So don't drag yourself to the gym and pound it out on the treadmill if that's not something you enjoy. But if you like dancing or swimming or running or kickboxing or any of another, number of fitness regimen, follow one of those and do it for at least 10 minutes a day. You can learn more about Medifast at dietsandreview.com. We have more than 1,300 unbiased reviews, and Medifast is one where you can find a lot more information about it on the site. For dietsandreview.com, this is Brandy Koski.